Hi, I'm Jamila, personal development coach and founder of Teal Training and Consulting, and I wanted to jump on to do a quick chat with you today about transferable skills. So, this is for the ladies who are preparing to leave education and transition into employment for the first time, whether you are leaving school or you're leaving college or university. I am going to talk to you every week about some of the things that are worth thinking about to help you prepare for that transition. So let's jump straight into the topic of discussion for today, which, as I've mentioned, is transferable skills. So, for those of you that don't know, transferable skills are all about the talents, behaviors, and skills that you have that you will have developed through school, through college, through part time jobs, through work experience. They are otherwise known as portable skills, and they are really some of the core skills that an employer will look for during your job application, during an interview process to see how well they think you can do the job. So, the times that you're most likely going to need to identify your transferable skills is when you are completing an application form for an apprenticeship, for example, for a voluntary placement, for a full time or a part time job, or even for college or university. So, if you're applying to enroll in a college or university course, then they will still ask you questions about being able to show when you have demonstrated one of the transferable skills that we've spoke about already and giving examples of what that looks like. So, getting into the transferable skills themselves and what they look like, for somebody who is at entry level and looking to go into employment for the first time, the type of transferable skills you will most likely be speaking about are things like time management, problem solving, communication, customer service, digital skills, those types of things. But you've got to remember the most important thing is that you're not only mentioning the type of transferable skills you have, you're also giving the transferable skills context. So you're explaining how you have gained that transferable skill and when or during a time or an opportunity that you had to demonstrate the transferable skill. Aside from including your transferable skills in an application form, you will also find there will be an opportunity to include your transferable skills and talking about them in detail when it comes to having an interview, for example, or even writing a personal statement or a cover letter. These are some really great opportunities where you'll be able to build some context and add some meat to the bones where your personal and transferable skills are concerned. To help you with identifying those transferable skills, think about the things you have achieved in your lifetime so far. So, things like work experience, for example. Now, in my day, I did 2 weeks unpaid work experience at a place of my choice. And there were so many valuable skills that I learned from those 2 weeks that I was able to take away with me, use in application form writing, and apply to jobs that I had from there onwards. So think about things like that. What did you do on a daily basis? What responsibilities did you have? And what skills or capabilities did you use or did you learn as a result of those responsibilities? So, have a think also about things that you're proud of. So, any awards that you have won, any sporting achievements. So, if you've taken part in a team sport and you've managed to win an award through that team sport, or if there are any charitable causes you've been involved in that have allowed you to make money and raise money for charities through taking part in an activity. This is a really good one because it shows your dedication and your commitment to go above and beyond, particularly when it comes to helping others. School projects is another good one. For example, any presentations that you've worked on or being able to finish a project as part of a team is an opportunity to show transferable skills such as collaboration and good communication. Okay, hobbies and interests. So perhaps you are learning to play a new musical instrument, or you're learning a new dance or a new style of dancing, or you have a passion for art. And these are things that you dedicate your time to on a regular basis so that you can really perfect the skills that you're learning. This is another transferable skill. When you're thinking about hobbies and interests, you're thinking about how you're going to bridge the gap between the fun side of what you like to do and the needs of the new employer or the role that you're going to be moving into. But again, don't forget to bring in the transferable skills that you learn in these moments, such as patience, dedication, and willingness to learn. So, lastly, have a think about any other life experience that you may have had. So, that could involve, for example, taking care of a family member. It could involve, within doing that, navigating some difficult circumstances. So, when you're thinking about taking care of a family member, you want to have a think also about the responsibilities and what exactly that looked like. Did it look like preparing meals for your family member? Did it look like collecting prescriptions, to administering medication? There's many things that you could use to explain why these things have led to you having good transferable skills in resilience, independence, and problem solving. Referring to your skills in a transferable way means that you are no longer limiting yourself to one type of job based on the skill set that you do have. You are thinking about how you can be adaptable and how the skills and the capabilities and the behaviors can be used in many different contexts, in many different industries, in many different sectors. It gives you freedom and it empowers you to think about how you want your career path to look and how you want to shape it for yourself. I hope this helps. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.